A very good evening. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're live from the MCG. This is the round 12 match between Carlton and Geelong. The middle stretch of the season invariably sorts the wheat from the chaff. Who will elevate themselves and who will sink under pressure? And out they come, led by their skipper. The greatest team of all, we are Geelong. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I like the Cats. They're capable of beating anyone on their day. At their best, they're a formidable side and an entertaining one too. They get off to a good start. They'll be hard to stop.
Thanks for that, Harf.
The umpire and the two captains are ready for the toss.
Geelong was undermanned in the second semi-final at Waverley Park in 1994 with Paul Couch, Gary Hocking and Mark Bairstow, arguably their three best midfielders, all late withdrawals, and Barry Stoneham and Michael Mansfield also unavailable. Undeterred, the Cats opened up a 15-point lead at quarter time, and that had swelled to 28 by half-time. The Blues were never able to get close in the second half as the Cats, led by Liam Pickering's 31 disposals and Gary Ablett Sr.'s 6 goals, bounced a shocked Carlton out of the finals in straight sets. The final scores 15-15 to 10-12.
A lot has been said about this match during the week. Time to find out who's right and who's wrong. Holmes got the handball away. They've put themselves under pressure. Akers, that's good work rate. Smith, Chera, throws it on the boot. De Koning with a terrific mark deep in defence. Searching kick. Quality delivery by foot. In no hurry here. Wiedering takes an excellent grab. Can he find a teammate? O'Sullivan couldn't mark. Motlop, Fogarty with a clean pickup. Quick snap, and that's a goal!
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
The Blues have put the first on the board quickly. Pitnet wins the hit out. He's been accosted. Blitzarves gets in the way. Stanley had some assistance. Dempsey navigated the traffic.
That's not like him.
Gets his kick despite the heat.
The whistle's gone, and I think he knew it was coming.
Oh, come on. That is harsh, umpire. This would give him a shot of confidence.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
He might just be in for a big day.
Back to where we started. Scores level. Good ruck work. Blitzarves out of the congestion. Dempsey, Smith manages to get off a handball. Stanley, a goal-scoring opportunity, may have gone begging there.
That is suboptimal, to say the least. What's he got on offer?
Uses his pace to great effect. Holmes has it within range.
He'll expect to convert this.
That's a poor strike.
No one can mark. Stanley pounces.
They have absolutely spifflicated him. A few hearts in mouths for a moment or two.
Pitnet with the tap.
He didn't want it to spill out there.
Pitnet wins it. Will the umpire pluck a free kick?
He's drawn a crowd. They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Stanley with a deft tap. Akers.
Good, tight tussle so far. You can see the planning both sides have put into this match.
Pitnet gets his hand to it. Walsh.
It's not a fair fight.
Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Stanley slaps it out. Akers, Wiedering. Can he hit a target? Stewart with the intercept mark. Gets the kick away. Defence 101 there. McGovern. Got to get rid of it. Attracted a crowd. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Good ruck work. Cripps runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. Mackay got to the right position and hung on. Normally delivers. That's careless kicking. Doesn't often waste it. Neal had it and lost it. The Blues on the ball now. Wiedering. O'Sullivan. This is promising. Bruin in the right spot. He's put the foot down. Gets a kick away. Young with another spoil. Just shoveled it out. He's not one to take a backward step. He's kicked a goal.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Cats by a kick. Good ruck work. Holmes, Blitzarves, Smith knew where the help was. O'Connor, can he impose himself on the match? It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
He's batting at 100% so far.
That's a shocker. That kick had nothing going for it. The Blues might be about to start something. Blitzarves couldn't quite. Poor hands there. A chance to clear now. Not his finest moment. Heads for full forward. McGovern went bang. Can they work this ball out of defence? He's so good in close. Mannar. The non-preferred lets him down.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded.
That's a well-placed kick. It's come unstuck.
This, to make a good start, a very good one.
Should be a goal. He's missed. A chance gone begging.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Can they finally get it into their forward line? If you don't wish to watch a replay, look away now.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Struck it well. No problems there.
I want to get it in his hands as much as they can with finishing like that.
The Cats have kicked the past three and they're looking formidable. The two big men do battle. O'Connor has been set a task. Neal needs to be quick. Managed to get a handball away. Stanley, that has to hurt. Dangerfield, got to get it on quickly. Myers, steadies, drop punt, goal!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion and he made the most of it.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Pitnet showing his skills. O'Connor, Smith with time. What a first turn they're having. Punched away. Dangerfield just had to get it out. That's a bit of a waste. Gives it everything. Who's front and centre? Fogarty fighting hard. Under pressure. Pitnet. They need a spark. De Koning ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. The Cats are up and about early. O'Sullivan can keep it moving. Takes the short option. Honours the lead. Short pass looks good. Neal has charged into space. The Blues are chasing tail. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Mannar getting involved. Bouncing ball. Walsh gets to it first. It must be his birthday. What's he got on offer? The Cats are red hot at the moment. Dempsey with a chance to run. A good kick here and they'll be in business. It's a poor inside 50. That's skillful. Akers read it well and claims the mark. The spell on the pine might be warranted after that. The Cats are bringing great energy. Walsh had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. The Blues looking shaky early. They've coughed it up. What a bonus this would be. He should not miss from there, and he doesn't.
A case of too strong and too good. I don't think there was much more the defender could have done.
The Blues really need to respond now. Stanley wins it out of the centre. Holmes competing fiercely. Blitzars Wiedering read that well. Well-weighted kick. Close. Heads them off at the pass. Looking for some quick ball movement. This should end in a shot at goal. McGovern making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. O'Connor. Myers wins it back. Dempsey. That's close. He liked it off the boot, and now he likes it more.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Blues are on the precipice. They desperately need to ignite. The big men fly. Cripps. Fogarty gets to the front spot. Smith had some assistance. Walsh in some space now. They really need this, and he delivers.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
Eight goals between the sides. It's been free-flowing footy. Pitnet showing his skills. Walsh only knows one way. No arguments there. In no man's land. He's made a hot start to this match. Stewart says thank you very much. Searching kick. Can't hang on under close attention. He's hit up the lead. That's a quality hand pass. Stewart in the centre square. Henry. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. Great tackling technique there. Stanley showing his skills. Smith. Blitzars. Rinse and repeat. Stanley showing his skills. Smith. Blitzars. Holmes with a little bit of time. Who's at home? Neal is so strong one-on-one. Towards full forward. Cameron, he's taken a beauty.
He's got it right where you want it. No excuses not to finish the job.
He's got it done.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Cats making all the running early. The two big men do battle. Cripps, they've got to get a wriggle on. It's an exhibition in how to give the ball back. The Cats have started magnificently. Their biggest danger might be complacency. It's quarter time. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Cats have an advantage that might turn out to be decisive. They certainly got the jump in the first term. They've been happy to maintain possession and wait for the right options, and their kicking skills have also come to the fore.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. The two big men do battle. Holmes, Blitzars, sloppy hands, and they've turned it over. The kick is precise. What's he got on offer? The Blues need to make inroads soon. Leaves it behind. Blitzars into the action again already. O'Connor, he's wrapped up. He's set upon. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Stanley with a deft tap. Here's a chance to get it forward. Good penetration on the kick. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Ignoring the corridor for now. Stewart takes an excellent grab. Slowing it down. Delivers a long ball. It's eluded him. Cameron, a bit of a panicked handball. Myers. Holmes swoops. Ainsworth gets there first. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. Stanley with a deft tap. Walsh. Ball spills free in the tackle. Chera. They're tackling with venom today. Pitnet got his palm to it. Smith, they've put themselves under pressure. Blitzarves leading from the front. Dangerfield. The Cats are good with their hands.
And that is a bizarre piece of play, rushing it behind for his own team.
Well, you don't see that every day. Boy.
Newman with the footy. Cameron, he can make them pay royally.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
Cameron has 1 already. Now it's 2.
Bit of momentum now. That's 2 in a row.
The Cats will be hard to stop now. Pitnet smashes it out of there. Cripps, they cannot keep him quiet. You can't question his commitment. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Normally delivers. Cripps makes good contact. Smith can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Walsh, that's a legal disposal, isn't it? Cripps, Motlop.
Gravity wasn't his friend there.
Clever kick. Stewart thwarts them again. They're playing with purpose and poise. And they're away. Run down, great chase. Plays on. Smith. Mackay is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
He converts and narrows the margin.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
The Blues haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Pitnet with the tap. They've got good chemistry, those two. Cripps, Atkins, intercepts. Can he find a teammate? Manor is hard to beat one-on-one. Inside 50 with the kick. Cameron marks, and this is in danger of becoming a rout. Taking time to assess the options. Heads for full forward. Young runs onto it. Pitnet, Carroll, out of the congestion. Myers accepted the invitation. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Akers, that one was always his. Mackay, that's good work rate. Doesn't often waste it. Walsh outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. The Cats on the ball now. Does well under pressure. Dempsey on a lead. Slick hands. Bowes. They can't catch him. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Young showing why he's such a good defender. Smith pushes into space and receives the footy. That's a bit of a gift. Feeds it out. Guthrie. Atkins. What can he do with it?
There are only 2 ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
He's put the foot down. The Blues might be about to start something. Good thinking and good execution too. McGovern all alone in the centre square. That's an impressive mark. What's he got on offer? Another goal and they'll believe. Manages to find a teammate. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
That's mark number 4, and he's putting together a decent game.
For 2 in a row, it's good. And the momentum is starting to turn.
They've been very accurate. They've needed to be in order to stay in this match.
The Blues have made inroads just when they looked in trouble. Stanley wins it out of the centre. Dangerfield. Smith. Dempsey runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Wiedering. They have absolutely spifflicated him. The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage? Cripps. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Akers. Walsh. Pitnet has a paddock in front of him. Stewart wins it back. Great mark. Well-weighted kick. Cripps spoils. Blitzarves. Mullen just had to get it out. Dangerfield. Myers. He wouldn't take no for an answer. Stanley. He's gone. Walsh. Good tackle. The umpire says he had no prior. The 2 big men do battle. Mullen. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
He's leading all comers for disposals. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Young is a rock in defence. Taking time to assess the options. Mackay got to the right position and hung on. Can he impose himself on the match? Good work rate. The Blues not at their best so far. Haynes wins the contest hands down. Henry took him high. That's a well-placed kick. O'Sullivan is there in defence. A chance to clear now. Dempsey has a vice-like grip. What's he got on offer? Got a little time here. Cameron works hard to present. Tidy ball. Mannar has charged into space. They're moving the footy quickly. Punched away. Dangerfield. He's so good in close. Bruin. Neal. Into the pocket he goes. He lost his radar there.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded.
That's skillful. Stewart within range can make them pay.
He'd kick this more often than not.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work too much, in fact.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Saar with the footy. Ainsworth has got loose. His field kicking is normally first rate. Stewart got a fist in. Blitzars. Dempsey lays it off. Ainsworth with a clumsy tackle has conceded a free kick. Close. Has it within range.
The Cats with a late chance.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
It's nice to back yourself, but you've still got to play the percentages and put the team first.
Saar tasked with the kick in. It's a dreadful moment. A giveaway in front of goal.
The Cats are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
They've given up the pass too. This would be a welcome steadier, and that's a classy finish.
If they keep getting this kind of supply, the scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. Cripps, Walsh managed to get out despite the tackle. He had prior opportunity.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
You can see their confidence growing. Wiedering picks it off. That's poor kicking. He's normally better than that. Can anyone take a mark? Cameron commands the footy.
He's batting at 100% so far.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
It's a sizable margin now and just desserts for both sides, to be honest.
Well, that was a fascinating first half, but there's still lots to play out as the players head from the field for a well-deserved break. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Cats have been superior in the air, which is certainly contributing to their inside 50 ascendancy. They've also taken some tremendous contested marks. They'll look to improve their clearance work in the third term, though.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Punch clear. Cripps. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Honours the lead. Sets a task for the forwards. De Koning continues to be a thorn in their side. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. That's a strong mark. What's he got on offer? The Cats are playing some great footy. Taking out some frustration possibly. Gets his kick despite the heat. We're watching a very good side here. This ought to end in a goal.
Brett and Buddy, you'd think.
They get full value for a deep entry.
That was a bit too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
The Blues are buckling under the pressure. Pitnet with a deft tap. Cripps. Through the centre square he goes. Looking to peg one back. Taken to ground. Mackay. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
The Blues are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. Smith. He'll pump them into attack once more. Ainsworth. They've worked it well. Clever kick. Mackay is in a better position. Can he finish it off?
To finish off the good work.
Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
The Blues are not out of this by any stretch of the imagination.
The Blues haven't thrown in the towel. Credit to them. Stanley showing his skills. Mullen, he'll be annoyed by that. Pitnet, neat little stab kick. Mackay! That's a big play. O'Sullivan takes an excellent grab. Some indirect ball movement here. Guthrie just about had enough time for a cup of tea. And they're away. Mannar has found some space. What's he got on offer? He's generally a good kick. Decides to go. Takes them on. I've liked his game today. McGovern mops that one up. Spills out in the tackle. Stengel. Anyone's ball. Carroll runs onto it. Smith outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Can he be the fire starter? Ainsworth had it and lost it. Mackay. Blitzars picks off the pass. The Blues have denied them the corridor. Saad can't mark. It's not a fair fight. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Pitnet with a deft tap. Walsh absorbing the pressure. Cripps. Bruin has it now on centre wing. He's been set a task. Mullen, they've worked it well. He's got an option in the centre square. Can't hang on under close attention. The pickup is superb. Why is he kicking it backwards? Time to turn on the Jets. McGovern gives away a free and the moment passes. The Blues are out of trouble. Normally delivers. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. Goes laterally. They've opened them up here. Good handball. Mullen was afforded latitude. Mannar. He hasn't kicked it very well. A few people appealing for a free kick, and the umpire saw it too. Doesn't often waste it. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Can he find a teammate? Good disciplined defence. Close. He's lost it. Haywood. Dangerous to leave on his own. He's having a dirty day. De Koning. They just keep kicking it back to him. Got a little time here. Searching kick. Smith. They might need to tag him. Florence gets there first. Ainsworth in space. Can run and carry. Young. Mannar. Didn't need to be asked twice. Guthrie. Pitnet. Desperate to win it back. He'll be sore in the morning. The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Who's front and centre? Carroll. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Henry went bang. Young. That hand pass was telegraphed. Foot race on the wing. You can't question his commitment. Guthrie thought his way through it. Stengel dealt with the pressure. That's a bit of a waste. Out of the congestion. Can they beat them back to goal? Handballs it to nobody. In no man's land. Haynes wins and he needed to. Myers leads his opponent. Walsh is calm in a crisis. Big ball to be won here. It's been that kind of day for them. Defence 101 there. Mannar by hand. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. Can he hit a target? Blitzers read it well. Going for territory. Young doing what he does best. Cameron, Stengel, somehow released the ball. He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Good kick. Akers with a chance to relieve the pressure. That's skillful. The Blues having a great patch. Akers blasts away. No wonder coaches go grey. What's he got on offer? They're playing with purpose and poise. Keen to get the ball moving. Another forward 50 entry. Ainsworth tries to spike it out of the danger zone. He's set upon. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Pitnet has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Chera getting back to help the defenders. That's a dreadful hand pass. Holmes just had to get it out. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Great anticipation. Throws it on the boot. Haywood uses the body well. He's had little impact so far. Evans fumbled it like a cake of soap. Haywood with a steal. Unable to get it inside 50. Penetrating ball. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Chera, he's caught. Can he impose himself on the match? They've put themselves under pressure. Just shoveled it out. Mannar made the footy his. Takes a bounce. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
His field kicking is normally first rate. The kick is a poor one. They're well drilled. McGovern with the big fist. Young, the Blues, under great pressure. Evans, Bruin wins it back. Mannar. He's kicked it like an arrow.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
The Cats, in this form, would challenge anybody. The two big men do battle. Smith, he'll feel that one. They're tackling with venom today. Good ruck work. Smith, Stanley, getting their handball game going. Dempsey can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Guthrie is proving a massive thorn in their side. What's he got on offer? Lowers the eyes. Got to go now. That might attract the pack. Punched away. Cameron dishes it off. Evans in the pocket. Young, and they're out of trouble. Good thinking and good execution too. That's a well-placed kick. Pitnet with a chance to run. Three-quarter time, and this one is almost decided. One team very good today, and the other certainly below their best. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Blues are playing for pride now, but they'll want to save some percentage as well. You never know how important that could end up being. At the end of every season, there are invariably teams separated only by percentage on the ladder. So it's crucial to maximise the damage when you're winning and minimise it when a game is lost.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Pitnet. They won't blame him. Smith. Walsh. Great play. Can they get themselves a consolation prize? Stewart had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. That's a useful ball. Henry can keep it moving. You can see their confidence growing. Smith working hard and presenting well. He's been prolific. Evans makes good contact. They need to hit the scoreboard here. De Koning with another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to him. The Cats are playing some great footy. Neal, Dempsey has a paddock in front of him. Stewart gets the kick away. Young, we've seen that before. Cameron, he's besieged. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Pitnet palms it down. Walsh. They are hunting the ball carrier. Neither side able to clear the footy. Pitnet. He's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Smith. Akers. Through the centre square he goes. Kicks to space. Pitnet. That's a bruising tackle. You have to be tough to play this game. The Cats are giving them nothing. Punch clear. Smith has brought his own ball. Cripps pounces. Who was he aiming for? Florence. He stopped in his tracks. Neal with the intercept mark. Delivers it inside 50. Cameron has charged into space.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Well-weighted kick. Blitzers. Great work ethic to push forward and present. Mullen is in a better position.
It's as if they don't rate this play. He's already hurt them and he's about to hurt them again.
Touch and go. Misses.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
McGovern tasked with the kick in. Good work rate. Taking time to assess the options. Chera. They are tackling machines today. Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite. Pitnet wins the tap. Walsh. Chera. Cripps. A model of consistency. A few players stop, but advantage has been paid. What's he got on offer? The Blues have been out of sorts. Guthrie clears the area. Bouncing ball. De Koning affects the turnover. They've given it back. The sprint is on. He's missed.
They're not getting many good looks at it, so you can understand them wanting to have a ping when they get a chance.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Goes long. Akers got a fist in. Henry, Dempsey wants to take the game on. The Cats continue to do as they wish. Which way will it bounce? Atkins. Mullen wins the race. Under pressure. Blitzers snares the loose ball. Cameron getting involved. He's got it.
The Blues are in real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
The Cats are strutting their stuff. They're a force to be reckoned with. Rucks go at it. Cripps. Walsh is normally good on his non-preferred. Humphreys is proving hard to pass. Evans. Mullen mops that one up. Looking to get this forward quickly with the advantage. Who's at home? Carroll is there in defence. Neat. Little worm burner. Akers presents in space. Got a little time here. Guthrie cuts them off yet again. Mullen! That's a big play. It's a dominant display. Cameron, not on my watch, he says. The Cats with a chance for a stoppage goal. Pitnet palms it down. It's a hot footy. You asked for it. You got it. They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up. Stanley showing his skills. Smith, Neal, Cripps in the right spot at the right time. That's poor play. Blitzers, Myers lays it off. Cameron manages to get off a handball. Manor, the kick's gone nowhere. Smith, terrific tackle. A few hearts in mouths for a moment or two. Pitnet palms it down. Smith, he's been a shining light. Cripps, that's symptomatic of their night. The Blues on the ball now. Mackay in the centre square. Ainsworth gives it everything. Henry wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. They're playing with purpose and poise. Guthrie all on his own. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. Stewart had his name written all over it. They found the magic formula. This is a joy to watch. Golden opportunity here. Uses his pace to great effect. Holmes on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Newman with the footy. That is very charitable.
This will blow the margin out to beyond 50.
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Blues might need to crack open plan C in a minute. Pitnet wins the hit out. Smith, that's commitment to the cause. And we will do it all again. Stanley palms it down. Smith. Through the centre square he goes. Is anyone home? They're putting on a clinic.
Going at his second.
He's already got one. He's still got one.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
The Blues have been consigned to a face-saving exercise.
Cameron again with a superior judgment.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
Struck it well. No problems there.
Is this the best team in the competition? The available evidence says yes.
The Blues will want to put the tape and the stat sheet straight in the bin. Pitnet wins the hit out. Smith, Cripps, knew the tackle was coming. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Stanley with a deft tap. Smith, what a game he's having. Defence 101 there. Newman, he's set upon.
Maybe the ump's got to kick it 20 metres sideways and let them run after it.
Stanley slaps it out. Smith, here's a chance. Steadies, fires, and misses.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
The Blues have been embarrassed today.
Ainsworth in the clear. Finds himself in space. Newman outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Sizes up what's ahead. Mackay with a chance to run. The Blues moving the ball well. Turned over on centre wing. What's he got on offer? No sign of them dropping off. Unable to get it inside 50. Takes the short option. Young works hard to present. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. To no one in particular. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Walsh uses the body well. Clever kick. Not sure what the idea was there. The Cats are playing some great footy. Young making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Cameron, Neal. They get full value for a deep entry.
They are showing them no mercy and fully cashing in, and so they should.
What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this. The big men fly. Cripps, they've put themselves under pressure. Smith leading from the front. Probing ball. Dangerfield couldn't finish what he started. Close. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. Myers takes the hand pass. Cameron, he's been dispossessed. Sard, Wiedering, solid tackle. They have absolutely spifflicated him. We're close now to the final siren, and I think all parties will be pleased to hear it. Walsh, Cripps, farms it out. This is promising. Smith.
You wouldn't want to play this side in this form.
They would have wiped the floor with most teams today. That wasn't much of a contest half. How did you see it?
The Cats
were able to get on top in both contested and uncontested ball, and that naturally translated into greater supply for their forwards, who duly kicked the winning score. It goes a long way if you're tough and fast, and this team checks both those boxes.
You get the feeling there'll be a lot said about this one. Thanks, Huff. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the action. It's bye for now.
Hey,